7 stranded castaways here on Gilligan's Island.
That'd make everybody feel better. A little bit.
Again!
A little bit's all. Alright, you guys ready to do this? Ready? Alright, here we go.
That's not much more than I'm right now.
You know, I'm going to need to be able to see once we get in here. Let me go ahead and put this on real quick. Alright. You don't want to lift your feet up and get your shoes wet. Piece of cake.
Woo!
Oh, 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 oh.
Huh?
We're supposed to have the curtains open all the way, but we're going to keep them down a little bit just for the rain.
That was for sale.
You know what? Real quick. Does anybody know where this goes? Just going to look around your seats, see if you got any water coming in. No, we doing okay? Just chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Little duck jump.
Our student income.
Probably get some financial aid.
Yeah, sure. If you want to buy a phone.
Yeah. Is there a scholarship for that?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to beautiful Lake Union. Probably the best view of the city skyline we'll get on the tour today. Now, Lake Union is actually so named. We are the union between Lake Washington, which is onto the East Puget Sound out west. Anybody want to guess? Are we in freshwater right here or saltwater?
Fresh.
What? Yeah, fresh. It is freshwater, absolutely. Separated from the Puget Sound by the Hiram-Chittenden Locks, which is out in Ballard at the end of the ship canal. It's actually the busiest lock system in the United States each year. They handle about 100,000 vessels coming in and out of the lake. Every time they bring boats in from saltwater, they'll flood the locks with fresh water from the lake, bringing those up and in, never letting any salt water get into this area. It's a gravity-fed system. Lake Union, about 20 feet higher than sea level. It's always fresh water to salt water, never the other way around, so there's no salt water in here. Now, we currently have about 750 commercial vessels, most of those fishing boats, and that's why a lot of people think this is saltwater. Usually you see these vessels in saltwater. The owners of these boats would much rather have them in here. It's a lot less corrosive on the metal hull than it would be if they were out in the saltwater. Plus, a lot of these boats will be here 5, 6, 7, 8 months between fishing seasons. If they're literally out in the saltwater just sitting there for that long, they're completely covered with barnacles on the bottom. It costs a lot of money to get that stuff off. In the lake system in freshwater, there is no barnacle growth, so it saves them quite a bit of money. Now, speaking of fishing boats, does anybody watch The Deadliest Catch? Ever see that show, Discovery Channel? The Horizon over here on the right made a very short, kind of a cameo appearance on season 1, a little bit off in the distance. Right now at the locks, and I think a couple of the boats are still there. The Wizard, the Rollo, the Cornelia Marie, the Northwestern, the North American, and the Early Dawn. All those boats currently on the show. Are we getting real wet on that side? You want me to pull the... Yeah, we're okay. All right, if it starts getting real wet, tell me. Most of those boats left the middle of last week. Their king crab season starts first week of November, and then Opelio crab, or snow crab, in January. So we won't see the Deadliest Catch boats back in the area until about March of next year. Right now, we're going to get a little bit farther out into the lake, get a better view of everything I'd like to show you today. We will